23, Trev's Hockey Show. I'm the Trev. You know that. If you're tuning in, if you're watching, it's too sweet. Anyway, figured I'd start with the easiest, of the videos I want to make tonight. And obviously earlier, because this one was broken earlier than the jersey I'm going to react to after this. But it's more or less just a follow-up from an earlier video I made. If you want to check that out, it's right here. It's basically, the title says it all. The IIHF had their turn first, obviously, and today was the NHL's turn, and we have our first suspension for 2019-20 in Evgeni Kuznetsov being suspended 3 games by the NHL for testing positive for cocaine. Let's talk about it. So really, the long and short of it, you had to know something was coming. And of course he wasn't going to go unpunished. I mean, a lot of people I talked to figured it was just going to be a slap on the wrist, and essentially that's what a 3-game suspension is. A slap on the wrist. Again, I've said this before, if it was somebody else, it'd probably be more. But, again, it was a case of they had to do something. It couldn't have just been a case of, we'll fine you, we'll send you to the self-helps, or not the self-helps, but the help you can get through the CBA and that kind of stuff. He had to be suspended something. And I honestly thought it was going to be 10, not 3. I mean, you go back to the Nate Schmidts, you go back to the Austin Watsons, they were given 20s. I've mentioned that in the other video. But 3? That's as lenient of a slap on the wrist as anybody can get, really. When you think about it, I mean, for those 3 games, he's missing the season opener at St. Louis. He's missing a game against the Islanders. He's missing the home opener against Carolina. So, you look at it, it could be nothing. It couldn't affect much in the way of the standings. It could be everything. But at the same time, who's to say, right? I mean, the NHL's already said this is what it is, and we're not speaking anymore on the matter. Kuznetsov's already owned it, saying he's not going to appeal it, and that's the smartest thing to do. But 3 games. Is 3 games enough? I don't know. So I guess the long and the short of it is, yeah, the NHL was going to do something, and they did something. It's definitely a PR thing. It's definitely something that hopefully saves them face as far as point A is concerned. Point B now, obviously, is their own testing protocols and maybe coming up with a banned substance list if they haven't already thought of that far ahead. But again, their point of view is they don't see it as something that is a big deal. They see it as something that's more of a drug of abuse, and until their mentality changes, this will not be the last time it happens. But that's looking into the crystal ball. That's trying to predict things, and with who they got in the office there, you never know. I mean, maybe they've already considered the point of what I've just mentioned. Maybe they're thinking, because the IIHF has basically showed them up, what do they got to do to fix themselves now? But that's just my follow-up to that. And yeah, like I said, short, sweet, to the point. Nothing more much to be said on that. I mean, I think I'd already mentioned a lot of what had to be said in the previous video on this matter. So again, if you want to check that out, feel free to check that out. Links in the description below if you didn't catch the screenshot of it. But either way, I want to thank you for tuning in. Your viewership always means so much to me. Always has, always will. That's not going to change. Feel free to give me a thumbs up if you like. Give me your input in the comments below. There's that subscribe button over there. That's the right corner. I'm convinced this time. Hit that thing. You stay up to date with all the content I'm putting out. You can find Trev's Trade page on Facebook at Trev's Trade page. You can find the parent channel on Facebook at Trev's TV. You can find me on Instagram at Rockstar Trev TV. There's pictures of the other two channels that I would love to get the help to get to 50 subs as much as this one would. You can see what you're looking for in the credits there. Moving forward, there's one more coming up right after this, and it's the one that I had been advertising. So there's that, and every other video that's going to come along this month. But either way, in the meantime, and in between time, be looking for more videos from the Trev. Later.